Good morning. The middle of the night, of course. And I got up and I was thinking, I went to bed quite early uh, and I'm doing something which is very medieval, or you might find it in various Muslim countries at particular times of the year when dawn occurs very early and people get up in the middle of the night to pray and then they go back to sleep. They are indulging in something which is called biphastic sleep. And I'm certainly planning to go back for the second sleep, as the medievals would have done in the 11th century. This is the subject of a novel by Robert Harris called The Second Sleep. It looks like a historical novel, but it's really a science fiction novel, and tremendous fun if you haven't read it. But the idea that people can get up in the middle of the night, and the medievals would get up in the middle of the night, probably have a little bit of a chat, sometimes have a read, sometimes have breakfast, and then go back to bed. This was quite a routine way of behaving. It was also something that was common in some of the stricter monasteries, where the monks would get up in the middle of the night, sing their office in the chapel, then go back to bed. And a slightly disturbing way to live the night, but nevertheless a very traditional way. And this morning I woke up in the middle of the night and I thought, oh my goodness, having been discussing precisely this with a student yesterday, here I am actually indulging in biphastic sleep. And I can either remain in bed or I can come downstairs and tell you what I'm doing. And that seems so much more entertaining and so much more informative and slightly indulgent. So there we are, biphastic sleep. And people would sleep in the Middle Ages from 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock, and then they would wake up for what was sometimes called the watch. And then from 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, they would go back to bed until 6 o'clock. And that would be their second sleep. And it was quite a common, quite a routine way to pass the night. So good morning and good night.